So Luna can see a couple of big birds up there in the sky, way high, really high up. And you can see she's watching them, but she's not bothered. She also knows that the back door that way is open and the back door that way is open. And she's been climbing around in the rose bush. Good morning, observer. I'm going to grow my hair longer than it is at the moment, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to grow it. Jamie, yeah, when you change an environment, they don't necessarily like it. Just because you've got frogs in the garden doesn't mean they want a pond. A lot of people don't realise that frogs don't live all the time in water. A lot of people don't realise that. People assume that frogs live permanently in water, but they don't realise they don't. Now, Luna is on the watch. So the birds have just come seagulls have come a little bit lower. And Luna is basically on my knee. Luna is now on my knee, ready to take cover if she feels threatened. It's all right, darling. It's all right. She's moved down to where my hand is for protection. She's moved down to where my hand is, and my hand's now just giving her some strokes on the head for reassurance. It's all right, Luna. Yeah, you're fine. Here you go. You can sit on my hand. You sit on my hand. Mwah. There we go. Oh, all right then. She sit on my knee again. Hi, Claire. Yes, she is, Leanne. She is. Now, I would never recommend anybody do this with a young bird. I would never recommend somebody do this with a bird they're not bonded with. I would never recommend somebody bring a bird straight outside without training. What people forget is that I've done many, many, many trips out with Luna on a harness over 8 years. That's what people forget. People forget that Luna's been out many times. No, I'm not cold pink sauce. The sun's out. It's gorgeous. I might not be directly in the sun at the moment, but it's not actually cold. Luna's relaxed. She's just puffed herself up and shaken herself out and is relaxing, having a beak scratch, relaxing on my knee. So Luna is absolutely fine. And Bee's sat here as well, as you can see. You're going to come and sit on my knee. You sat on my knee. I mean, come and sit on my shoulder so people can see you. I know you're enjoying that beak scratch. Yes, I know you're enjoying that. Thank you for the heart, Ms. and Club cheers. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It is, Kelly. It's lovely to be outside. It's lovely to be outside in the fresh air and just to relax. Isn't it, Luna? Yes. You're going to come and sit on my shoulder. Sit on my shoulder. Hi, Marina. Thank you for the heart, me. What does Luna like to eat? Anything she can get her beak on. She says, no, I'd rather be on your hand and on your arm and on your knee. She's watching up there. There's nothing up there, Luna. Nothing up there. Ooh, that's a bit of a breeze. Susie, why don't you, rather than asking a question like that, Susie, why don't you hang around in my live a bit, get to know me? You don't even follow me, Susie. Why don't you hang around in my live a bit, get to know me and ask me other questions like, rather than asking why don't I diet, why don't you actually get to know me a little bit? Then you'd understand some of these things. It's not that I don't diet, it's because I have multiple health problems that mean I struggle a lot to lose weight, like many, many other people do. It's not purely about diet. And this is what a lot of people don't realise. You can't lose weight purely by dieting. When you've got multiple health problems and conditions that work against each other, yeah. Leanne, I totally agree with you. Soph, because I don't like things around my wrist, because it really irritates me and itches my skin and stuff. So I've got it on me there so that if I fall over or something, I can still make an emergency phone call. Exactly, Becky. People don't understand the medication effects and everything else. Exactly, Claire. Disabilities make it so much harder to lose weight. But people go straight in with, why don't you diet? Doesn't even follow me, never been in my life before and come straight in asking that. Yeah. Hugo, no, unfortunately it won't detect a fall on a strap like this, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Everything Koali, congratulations. Congratulations to you. We're not all the same. You know, congratulations to you. That's amazing effort. But we're not all the same. Nearly a week, Deb. Nearly a week. It is a circle and a cycle, Kerry. Very definitely. Kiss, kiss. Can you hear Luna saying kiss, kiss? She's also watching out for wild birds, like that crow that just flew past. It's all right. Yeah, it's possible if you have the right conditions. So I want to lose weight, but everything I've tried hasn't worked. Yeah, I'm trying other things, but things take time. So rather than people coming in and going, why don't you diet? They should take time to get to know me and not criticise as soon as they come in. You really want to be on my knee and not my shoulder, don't you? All right, I'll leave you on my knee. Hospital visit is on Saturday. I haven't been back to the hospital since I came out home. My hospital appointment, my follow-up is on Saturday. So yeah, I've not had the follow-up yet. How's Iggle Piggle? You've obviously not seen the videos. Iggle Piggle, may he rest in pieces. And Upsy Daisy. Iggle Piggle and Upsy Daisy are resting in pieces. I haven't had any lunch yet, Claire. Haven't decided what to have. Yeah, first time today, Tracy. First time today. Alright, Luna, it's alright. She is on the QT, looking around and very alert. She always is when she's in the garden. She's very alert. There are some big birds over there, quite high up, and she's aware that they're there. She's gone back to my knee. The thing about being on my knee is there is a clear line of sight back to the snug. So if she feels threatened, she can fly straight back to the snug without any problem. Can't you? Yes. But she can also relax on my knee and have beak scratches and things. Nah, she won't fly off, Leanne. Remember last time she flew off, when she did fly off a few weeks ago, she got spooked. But she came back. Within an hour, she came back. Good girl. Hello, Kimbo. Kiss, kiss. And this one's just chilled. This one's like, yeah, my favourite cuddles. I'm chilled. Yes, Emma, I did hear about it. Very sad. Very sad. I think that's Emma, yes. Yes, Emma, I did hear about it. I'm not going to talk about it, but I did. Yes. It is sad. Very sad, yes. But I don't want to talk about it anymore on the app. Okay, I hope you don't mind. Do I still have the fish tank? Diane, it leaked everywhere. So I still have it, but I'm probably getting rid of it. Oh, we're not talking about it, guys, okay? Yeah, it's not something that's to be talked about on the app. I'm not going to talk about it. Thank you. Gorgeous day today, it really is. How am I doing? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm still very off balance and dizzy. I'm sat here still bouncing around. It feels like my whole garden is going like this. I have to remember, you can't see me when I'm doing this. So I've got to do it here. My whole garden is going like this. I feel like I'm tipping and turning like on a cruise ship. Especially if I walk. If I stand up, whoa, it really goes worse. Luna is here on my knee. She's enjoying some fresh air, but she's very definitely watching the wild birds high up in the sky. So we've got 2 pigeons up there at the moment, very high, and Luna has definitely got her eye on them. No, Linda Lou, I know what's going on. I just spent a week in hospital. I do not need to see another doctor today. Barbara, yes. So been working on plans for the garden for quite a while. And if I do cancel my holiday, I'll probably end up spending my holiday money on the garden instead. Because I will have a holiday at home instead. What happened to my arm? Nothing. I haven't got anything on my arm, I don't think. Luna, calm down. Good girl. Well done. So you didn't see that, but Luna just flew around the decking a couple of times. Good girl. Something spooked her. So rather than taking off, she just flew around the decking. Don't know if you... No, because she was the other side of the camera, so you wouldn't have seen it. Good girl. You could have flown in the inside, but you chose not to. You chose not to. You chose to stay outside. Well done. Kiss, kiss. Yes. You all right over there on the bench? Yeah? You happy? You happy? Good girl. Good girl. You coming back over here when you want to. Give kiss. Can you hear her? Why was I in hospital? I have severe vertigo, and they were worried I'd had a stroke. So I was in hospital having tests for a stroke and then tests for a TIA. I had a CT scan, MRI, a 24-hour tape, an ultrasound and a chest x-ray. and lots of blood tests, and they discharged me, although they wanted me to stay in longer. They discharged me on Monday evening. They wanted me to stay in and be seen by ENT, but I really wanted to come home. So I'm waiting for an ENT appointment, and I'm going back to see the stroke clinic on Saturday. Mr. Tucker, I'll tell you this, Mr. Tucker, or whatever your name is. You might have heard it, but other people are asking me in the chat why I was in hospital. So if people are asking, I'm answering. If you don't like it, please scroll out of here. You think I milked it? Why would a doctor keep me in hospital if they didn't want to? A doctor wouldn't have kept me in hospital if there wasn't a reason to keep me in. Right. I need to go and get a cardigan or something, because now the sun's gone over there, I am getting a little cold round my shoulders because there is a little bit of a breeze. So I'm just going to go and grab the bird because she's over there. I don't want her flying off while I'm inside. I'm just going to go and grab something to put round my shoulders. So bear with me a minute, guys. I will be right back. You can watch the sky. And I will be back in a couple of minutes. Oh, Luna, you're going to come inside. You can sit on your cage. Come on, good girl. You can come back out again if you want to. You know that. Good girl. If you want to come sit outside, Luna, you can. But you can sit up there if you want to. Right, I've managed to find a jumper that was lying in the snug. And I'm just putting an old rug on the grass so that if Bee wants to go and sit in the sunshine, she can. Oh. Right, Luna is currently on her cage, but she can come out if she wants to. Hold on, Bee. Let me just sort the blanket out. Just open the blanket up and put it under the chair a bit. Be a bit warmer. Big throw this. I hope everybody's tapping the screen and sharing the live out. Please tap the screen and share the live. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort this out without catching it all on the roses. Getting the blanket caught in all the roses. That's sorted now. Nearly there. Stretch. Good girl. Right, no, let me sit down first. Oh, right. Hello, ladybird. Can't believe how many ladybirds have survived the winter. Loads all over the garden. Ah, this blooming rose. It was actually a dead rose, but get that out of the way. Good. Right, sorted. That's better. Hello, everybody. Sorry about that. Hey, here she is. Here's my little bumblebee. Hello, Miss Bumblebee. I love the name. I'm all right at the moment, but thank you. Where's the watch? The watch is on my bee. The watch is on my top underneath the jump. Careful, I don't want to be scratched. Thank you. Yes. Right, to all those people who are saying can they be mod? No, because most of you I don't recognise and I've never seen you before. Miss Bumblebee, that's not you. I know you've been in multiple times. I'm not talking to you, Miss Bumblebee. No, that sounded worse. I'm not talking about... I'm just going to stop there before I dig myself deeper. You know what I mean. Thank you, Marina. I appreciate the offer. Thank you. That's fine, Becky. Again, it wasn't you. It was more some of the silly comments. Friendly guy, thank you very much for those gifts. Thank you. Hello. I watch whenever you're live, makes me want a bird. No, it doesn't. Trust me, birds are hard work. Samantha, this is Beatrix. The bird is Luna. Yeah, this is Bee, the dog. Thank you, Sweet Pea, for the flutterby. Thank you very much. That's all right, Samantha. I thought you probably did, but a lot of people still don't know which one's which. It's a Chihuahua thing, apparently, because they're so small. They like being up high. Hi. Tina, that is hilarious. That is funny. I can't pin it. It won't let me pin. Rare. That is funny. Hello. How am I feeling? Still very dizzy. When I stand up or even sitting like this, I still feel like I'm on a blooming cruise ship. And yeah, I'm very happy to be at home though. So yeah. Luna's inside. I can see her from here. She's on top of her cage. So she's very happy. She's getting fresh air still because the cage is right by the door now in its summer position. If it's out of sync, Marina, scroll off and scroll back on. That should fix it for you. If I'm out of sync, if you scroll and scroll back, it should fix it for you. Jean, thank you for the heart me. Guys, 420 people in the room. Can you get tapping and send some heart me's? That would be amazing. Please tap the screen and like the live and send me a heart me or two. I wouldn't say it's hot. No. I'd say it's pleasant. No, I've just gone and got a blanket and wrapped it around my shoulders. It's not hot, not by a long shot, but it's certainly pleasant. But because the sun has gone behind my house and I'm not in the sun at the moment, the sun is literally 6 inches that way. But my decking wall is here, so I can't go that way anymore. But it's not hot. I wouldn't call it hot. Is it where you are, Tina? Okay, fair enough. If it is where Tina is, Tina might be in Spain or something. But here in the shade, it's not hot. It might be warmer in the sun. But yeah, I can't get to the sun from here. Why is the dog on my shoulder? I don't know. Shall I ask her? B, why are you lying on my shoulder? Is it because you're comfortable? And you're up high? I think that's why she's on my shoulder, because it's comfortable and she's up high. It's a chihuahua, not a cat. Hello, NYC. Good morning to you, Terry. Thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you. They're still not sure if I had a mini TIA, mini stroke. They don't know for sure. I don't think they will know for sure. But, yeah. Thank you, Sweet Pea. I've had this one for ages. It's my pond. Yes, it's a water filter from my pond. Water filter from my pond, and it's the outlet spilling back into the pond. New puppy? No, she's a year old. Not a new puppy, no. It's a lovely day, it is. That's why I'm sat in the garden. Hey, JJ, my little jet plane, how are you? Do you want to come down here? Come on, then. Come and lie down on the cushion again. There you go. Come and warm up under the blanket with me. Oh, there you go. She's happy. It's cold in Texas. Yeah, I've gathered it's rather cold in New York State as well. As we all know, Pitt is in New York State, and she's still got snow, I think. So how is everybody today? Does Bee like the sun? She absolutely loves it. I'm actually surprised she's not lying in the sun now. I put her little rug on the grass in the sun. But, yeah, she doesn't really want to go on it, do you? You just want to sit here. How's Pitta? Fine, as far as I know. It's still early for her, but I'm sure she'll be in at some point. She's probably still sorting her boys out for school. Well, actually, no, it's 9:30 for her, so she's probably having her morning coffee. She has 2 boys, Samantha. She has 2 boys. Hello. Hey. Just goldfish. So when I moved here nearly 15 months ago, there were four goldfish in a very small pond over there, like a 2 foot by 1 foot by 1.5 foot deep. 4 large goldfish that had been in this tiny little pond for 4 or 5 years apparently. They were probably really small goldfish when they put them in there. And the lady was moving to a flat, older lady moving to a flat. She couldn't keep them. And I knew that I wanted a pond, so I said, yeah, I'm happy for you to leave them. And so she left them, quite happy for me to have them. And then I've bought 3 more, so I've now got 7. No, there isn't, Ben. You're trying to wind me up. It's probably a bird if there's anything behind me. Oh, Bee, you chilled out. It is very therapeutic, the water noise, isn't it? Very relaxing to sit and just relax. Well, Thomas, they've got, last summer, I got a pop-up pond, which is now on my decking. And it's a hell of a lot bigger. Nearly 10 times bigger. It's now in a 500 litre pond. They're now in a 500 litre pond, 7 of them now, and they've got a massive filter and filtration system, because the old pond didn't have a very good filter at all. And so this pond has a massive filtration system, and they're very, very happy. At the moment, the windows of the pond are looking very dirty because I need to get a new scraper for the inside of the pond to scrape the windows. It's too cold for me to put my arm in and try and clean the windows on the inside with my arm. It's just too cold. So I need to get a new scraper, because I went looking for the scraper this morning to clean the windows on the pond, and I couldn't find the scraper anywhere, so I don't know what's happened to it. It's just disappeared. I can't find it anywhere, so I need to get another one. Good morning, Pumpkin. How are you, my darling? Leah, thank you for the roses. I don't want koi. I definitely don't want koi, no. There's a video of the pond pinned on my page. If you go to my page, there is a pinned video from last summer. There is a pinned video of the pond. It hasn't changed at all. It was a video shot in full sunshine. And yeah, it's a lovely video. So go and have a look at that. Spirit Wolf Queen, thank you for the heart, me. Thank you very much. It's by a company called Hoselock, the pond. It's by a company called Hoselock who make the hoses, and you can find it in the forest and other places. If you just Google Hoselock Pond, it's a pop-up pond, and it's the 500 litre one. At the moment, Claire, nobody's done any gardening here at the moment. But I have a new gardener who's going to be starting soon to really sort my garden out for me long term. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to sort out in the garden. And the first thing, I don't know if you can see behind me. So can you see this? There. And if I just turn the camera slightly, can you see the pathway? I don't know if you can see the pathway. Yes. So all this area here is a path, but it's very muddy and it's very weedy, and it gets very muddy when it rains. It's not any sort of surface at all. It's just compacted ground with a little bit of shingle thrown over the top. And so all the grass grows through it and everything else. So I'm going to have that done with a proper layer of... it's a layer of hexagonal plastic, which they then put gravel into and compact down. So it forms a proper walkway area that I can also use my walker or wheelchair on. Because at the moment, I can't use my walker in the garden. Because it's not smooth enough and it's not safe enough. And then at the moment I've got a lot of grass that I can't look after at all. And so we're talking about getting rid of the grass and doing lots of flower beds instead, with a lot of bushes and shrubs and different things, because I love flowers, and I want some evergreen as well, and so that's going to be the long-term plan. Thank you, Jake. Thank you. I've also got a walnut tree that I want to plant properly. And my dad's got a rowan tree, a rowan berry, which is a seedling from a tree they used to have. The seedling's about 10 years old. I had one in my old garden. I don't know if any of you remember. I planted a seedling from my parents in my old garden where I used to live. But by the time I decided to move, the seedling had taken so well that it was too solid to move it. Moving it would have caused more damage. So I'm sad to see that I had to say that I had to leave it there. But my dad's giving me the other seedling that they've got, because there's a pinned video on my profile. Oh yeah, okay, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, sorry. Does B look comfortable, do you think, guys? Do you think B looks comfortable there? Do you think she looks comfy? She put herself there. She's like, yeah, I think she's comfy. Oh no, she's stretched out like a sausage. She's stretched along here. She's stretched along there. She's wedged herself in, nice and warm, nice and comfy, having a good snuggle. There we go. Thank you, Kim. It does me sometimes, Ashley, yes. Charlotte, thank you for the heart me. Shall I do some ASMR, guys? Shall I do some ASMR with the background water running? You are sat in the bathroom. You are sat on a toilet. And you have the urge to go to the toilet with the running water. The running water is wanting you to go to the loo. Oh dear. Sorry guys, I couldn't help it. Well done, Lisa. Well done. She's my little chihuahua, Jake. My little chihuahua. Pumpkin, thank you. Jordan, thank you for the heart me. Come on, guys. Get your heart me's in. There's 440 people in the room. Get your heart me's in. Come on. I don't sit here doing this for free, you know. What are my targets today? I haven't even set any. Let's see what TikTok have given me as targets, because I haven't set any. They've given me 75 heart mis. That's from yesterday. I definitely haven't done 50 heart mis today. I know that. 3 giraffes and 15 smiley faces. Let's reset those. Let's change those targets. Let's change them. Let's update them and change them. Edit gifts. Edit. Right. Edit. Let's change the giraffe. A giraffe is 1,000 coins. Let's change the giraffe to something else. Anybody got any suggestions on what I should change the gift to? Anybody got any suggestions? Should I change it to puppy kisses? Should I change it to the crown? The goose? The relaxed? Let's do some quacking. Right, guys, if you send me the relaxed goose, I will quack. I'll go quackers for the relaxed goose. And I'm going to change the smiley face. What should we have instead of the smiley face? Let's have the love glasses. So we've got the love glasses and the quackers. There you go, guys. And let's pin the quackers. There we go, guys. We're going to pin the quackers. If you send me a duck, I will quack for you. Lisa, thank you for the roses. AJ and Chandler, thank you. Thank you, guys. Hey. Yum, 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 yum. Da-da. What do you mean? I passed my GCSEs as well. I passed all my GCSEs as well. So, back in 1990, I did my GCSEs. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So I did my GCSEs a long time ago. What's her name? Her name is Beatrix Potter. Did I, Lisa? I haven't seen it. I didn't see it. Did I miss a quack? Hold on. Did I really? Hold on. Bloomin' heck! Okay, it's because I've got the screen on. Sienna, thank you. Sienna, thank you so much for the relaxed goose. Thank you. I apologise. When the screen is black for me, completely don't see it. Completely didn't see it. Thank you so much for telling me, guys. Thank you. Completely don't see it because the screen is black. When I scroll the screen like that so that I can read the chat, 'cause the chat is tiny. And when I've got the screen scrolled across so I can read the larger chat, literally the screen is black apart from the chat. So if I get another one, please tell me. If I get another one, please tell me. Pinks and purples are my favourite colour. Yeah, pinks and purples are my favourite. It's also the fact I'm outside, that also doesn't help because I can't see the screen properly because of the daylight. And when it's pulled across like it is at the moment, I can see lots and lots of text, but I can't actually see myself, if that makes sense. Anybody else having picky bits? Oh, Sienna, don't. That sounds very tempting. Picky bits for lunch. Sounds very tempting. I'd have to do a delivery though, because I don't have very much of that type of thing in the house. But yeah, a picky bit lunch is lovely. What's on your picky bit list, Sienna? What's on your picky bit list? What do you have for your picky bits? Floody, I do most of mine via delivery, normally Tesco's. Where's my watch? It's on here, Lisa. It's there. There you go. I'll hang it over. There you go. Does that make you happier? You can see the fact I've got my watch on. See, my mods are keeping an eye on me and making sure that I've got my watch on me. I don't wear it around my wrist because the straps irritate my skin, and I don't like having things tight around my wrist. I just. So at least I'm now wearing it, so I can make emergency calls if I need to, and if I don't have my phone on me, I can at least use my watch. Denise, thank you for the heart, me. Thank you. Oh, she's chilled. She's very chilled. Corned beef. I haven't had corned beef for years. I like Spam. Genuinely, I like Spam. But I haven't had corned beef for years. Spam fritters. Not so much, Lisa. I tend to chop it up really small and have it in things like pasta or salad, things like that. I'm alright, Mummy D. I'm not brilliant, but I'm okay. I'm still very, very dizzy. Even now, sat here, I feel like I'm bouncing around. Yes, in an omelette as well, Amy. Yes. Luna, who are you telling to stop it? Cheeky. I don't know if you can hear her, but she sat there going, stop it. Stop it. That's what I was just saying, Cops. I like Spam. Yeah, I don't like... Well, it's not I don't like corned beef. I haven't had it in years. I just don't fancy it. But I do like Spam, yes. Am I in the UK? Yes. Julie, thank you for the heart me. She's fine, yes. She's very chilled, enjoying being in the fresh air, but also enjoying a snuggle. Luna's just inside by the back door. She's just inside on her cage. So my name is Annette. The dog is Beatrix, or B for short, and the bird is Luna, for those of you who get confused. Why am I dizzy, Astrid? Why am I dizzy? Because I've seen the man of my dreams and I fell over head over heels dizzy for him. Gotta have some fun with some of the comments, guys. I mean, no, gee, I bought 3 more at the pet shop. I went down the fish shop, and before they battered them and stuck them in the fryer, I saved 3 of the fish from being battered and stuck in the fryer, and I put them in my pond. That's all right, Astrid. Actually, see, on the serious side, Astrid, I have just spent a week in hospital. I've been very, very dizzy for about 3 weeks now, and I'm getting, basically they think it's vertigo, but other things were suspected as well, including a mini stroke. At one point they thought I'd had a full stroke. The paramedics treated it as a stroke, or treated me as having had a stroke, but no, they think I might have had a TIA, but I'm also incredibly dizzy. So yeah, I'm all right, Ben. Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, thank you, Maisie. I've had it for years, Maisie. I've had it for years. It's not new. No, this is an old jumper. So yes. Where am I from? Earth? The weather is stunning. The sun's gone around the front of the house. So although I'm not in the sun, the sunshine is just there. It's less than a foot away from me. But I can't sit in the sun because the wall of the decking is just here. So I can't move that way any further at the moment. Tina, so lots of people have mentioned that to me on the chat. I'm going to mention it when I go on Saturday for I've got an appointment on Saturday with the stroke clinic. So when I go to Saturday for my appointment with the stroke clinic, I will be mentioning that then. I've got 2 things that people have mentioned on my live that I should ask the doctors about, and that's one of them. I can't remember what the other one is off the top of my head. I don't know how to pronounce them, so I'm not trying. But I've written them down, and I'm gonna make sure I ask the doctors about them. Holly, is there nothing that's not wrong with me? Yes, Holly. I'm not a nasty person. There you go, Holly. I'm not a nasty person like you seem to be. I'm not judgmental like you seem to be. Bye, Holly. That's the one, Nick. Thank you. I can't say it. I can't pronounce it, guys. But that's the other one, Nick. Thank you. No, Holly. Different one. Sorry, Holly. That happens occasionally when people of the same name came in. Sorry about that. That's another one, Sam, that a few people have mentioned to me. That migraine one. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. Oh, seeing that bumblebee has reminded me. Do you guys remember the bees that I had in the garden last year? Do you guys remember the hole in the ground and the beehive that was underground in my garden? I've got more. They're back. So, yesterday, a bumblebee came out of a hole. Not last week, the week before, when I was at home before hospital, a bumblebee came out of the hole as well. And there are multiple bumblebees, big bumblebees, around this morning. So they're all coming from the same area. And there's quite a big hole. It's about a metre away from last year's hole. It's about a metre away. So coops, these are actually in the ground. They're not under my decking. These are actually in the dirt, in the mud. And they've built some sort of system underground. Their own tunnel nesting and all that type of thing. They've built a hive underground. Because they're wild bees, they're not honey bees, they're wild bees, the beekeepers don't want to know. And to be honest, they're not doing any harm. Here's a nice big one here. They're not doing any harm. They're not bothering me. I've just got to make sure Bee leaves them alone. She left them alone last year. She learnt to leave them alone last year. And she'll just have to remember to leave them alone. They love the plants, exactly, Sienna. It's this time of year when a lot of plants are waking up. That's when the bees wake up. And the thing is, I don't want to get rid of a bee nest when they're not hurting anyone, because we need the bees. We need the bees to pollinate all the plants. Exactly, we need the bees. We need the bees to have all the plants we have. The bees do a wonderful job pollinating everything. Hey. Hello. Yeah, Amy, because bee is so small, I want to discourage that. A spaniel getting stung, yeah. The size of a spaniel is a lot bigger than a little dog like Bee. And from that point of view, I'm worried about her getting stung. But that's why I'm trying, rather than getting rid of the bees, I want to train her to leave them alone. Because we need the bees. Yeah, and could you imagine a chihuahua's face swelling up? It would be bad enough for a spaniel, but could you imagine a chihuahua's face swelling up? She's a year old. She was a year old. Actually, she's 1 year and 1 month old. 1 year and 1 month yesterday. Oh, she's not sunning herself at the moment, Victoria. What sun? No, the sun's over there. I wanted to go and sit in the sun because she'd enjoy it, but she wants to sit with me instead. That's fine. She wants to sit with me. I've got to go back on Saturday, Brie. I've got to go and have an appointment with the stroke clinic on Saturday. And I'm waiting for an appointment with ENT. And then we go from there. She is chilling. Aren't you? Yes. Thank you, Lexi. It's an old one. Minnie Mouse. My Minnie Mouse sweatshirt is an old one. Thank you, Brie. What do people fancy chatting about? I'd love to change the subject away from my health. Yes, Amy, Luna is just inside the door, sat on her cage. She was out here a little while ago, her first time out since her great escape. She has been in the garden, but she went back inside. I have been to Disney World in the past, yes. I last went when I was 19. And that was a long time ago. Not overly, Sienna, no, because she is trained and I've deliberately kept her in. Apart from anything, it's not been great. Now the weather's not getting nice again, I want to bring her outside, and in controlled environments and controlled sessions, she's okay to come outside. It's what she's done for a while. Would you be able to? I'd like to go, G, at some point. I'd like to go. Yeah, I'd love to go. In the sunshine, it's probably about that here. It's probably about 16 degrees in the sunshine. But in the shade here, it's probably only about 14 or 12. That's why I've put the blanket around my shoulders. I'd rather not get cold. Let's see what the weather app is saying. Because there's very definitely a breeze. So it's saying 15. So my weather app is saying in the sunshine it's 15, which I can believe. But where I'm sat is probably only about 12 because I'm not in the sun. And it is breezy. But it's still nice. It's still nice to be outside and sat outside. So, yeah. Although I am getting chilly, and also I can see that my iPad is down to 10%. So I'm not going to be on much longer, guys, because the iPad is down to 10%. No, I like it in the mid-20s. Mid-20s and in the sunshine. That's how I like it. 25, 26... in the sunshine, that's all right for me. I don't like it much hotter than that. Not at the moment, Sienna. No, I'm not in the middle of anything at the moment. It's not tonight, Lee, so it's tomorrow, Friday night. The big box battle is always Friday night. Yes, I am planning on doing it. It's the agency box battle. I'm still pushing the March target. We're more than 50% the way towards the March target, the 200k. And the agency box battle tomorrow night, they're billing it as a big one. So I'm very definitely not going to come second again. So yeah, I very definitely won't come second again. I'll be lucky to come anywhere like that. But it's all thanks to you guys, and I'm incredibly grateful for all the support. I really, really am. So thank you, everybody. I'm still pushing to try and do the 200k in March. And like I said, we're well over 50%. So my battery, my iPad telling me I'm low on power. That's my iPad telling me I'm nearly out of power. Yes, Kelly, yes. 200k in coins, in diamonds, 200k gifts over the month. I mean, some people do that in a couple of hours. Literally, some people do that in a couple of hours. But I'm doing it over the whole of March. And like I said, we're over 150, sorry, we're over 100. I think we're at about 120 at the moment. In fact, I can tell you. I can look at my phone and tell you where we are at the moment. I can go onto my agency panel and I can tell you how much we've done so far. Where are we? There. Create a network. Events. View. I'm currently number 6. And we've currently done 128.8. There you go. Can you see that, guys? Oh, no, there you go. So I'm currently number 6. There. And we've done 128.8. So we're well over halfway. But you can see one person's already done it. Another person's close to having done it. Another person's not far away from doing it. Now, it's not a competition, as in, it's not a competition that only the top 3 get an award. It's a challenge that everybody who manages it gets the award, if that makes sense. No, you don't see the name very often, do you? I'm sorry to hear about your grandmother. Yeah, Lisa, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. I really am. I'm so grateful for all the support I've had so far. And I really, really want to try and achieve it, because it's not something I've managed to get before. I've never been to TikTok headquarters. I've never got recognition for anything. I'd love to get the recognition. I'd love to go to TikTok HQ for a change. I'd love that. I'll take you all with me. But I will also say this, everybody. Gift responsibly. Gift responsibly, and don't gift what you can't afford. Never get into debt for anybody on this app. And that's so important. Never get into debt for anybody. But if you like what people do, it's a way of thanking them. And I very much believe that you should never get into debt for anybody on this app. I say that all the time. I was one of the first creators to say it. Not true, Owen. 200k coins will earn me $1,000. Quite open and honest about that. 200k in coins will earn me, I will get $1,000. Owen, that's what you spend on them. That doesn't mean the creator gets that. Okay, let me point that out to you, Owen. Oh, yeah, that's what it pays out. So 1 coin, no, 2 coins is 1 cent. If you are in the 50% league, which I am, if I get the 50%, which I do for most of my gifts, if I get 50%, then 200k is $1,000. Yes, Owen, I know that. I know about TickLeap. So, guys, those of you who are saying it's 70%, that's in pounds. In dollars, it's 50% most of the time. I have a mortgage, yes, Kelly. Yes, I have a mortgage. I've never hidden that. Hi, Sazzle. Good afternoon. What, Lexi? No, Owen, I was saying you were wrong for telling me how much I earned. You were saying that I earned more than I did. Either that or I misunderstood what you put. Okay, Lexi. Sorry, yeah, okay, you put in the US. Yeah, okay, got ya. I've no idea what that is, Kelly. Hello, Luna. You just flown back out to join us. Luna's literally just flown out from the snug and is now standing on the pond. I'm from West London originally. I'm originally from West London. Right, guys, my iPad is down to 5%. So before my iPad dies, I'm going to have to say I'm going. I'm going to disappear and go and get some lunch. I might come back on later. Well, I will come back on later, but I'll probably be inside. I'm going to go and find Bee some food and go and find myself some lunch. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for your support this afternoon. Thank you for the heart, Ms. And thank you to... I'm trying to remember who it was who sent the goose. I can't remember who sent the goose now. I apologise. But thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for being here and watching. I do appreciate it. I hope everybody has a lovely afternoon. And I will catch up with you later on. Luna is trying to think about taking a swim in the pond. Do you want to have a quick look at Luna before we go? Let's have a quick look at Luna before we go. Hold on. There you go. You can see she's thinking about jumping in the pond. She's thinking about it. She's done it once. And she flew straight out again when she did it. Because she doesn't realise it's deep water. No, she didn't just jump in the pond. She just went over to the other side. She's working her way round the pond at the moment. You're going to come back up on the other side, Luna? Here she is. Oh, no. Playing hide and seek. You're going to climb up? You're going to jump up or fly up? She's thinking about it. You can see her. You'll have to fly, Luna, or jump. That's a big jump to make. So and Bee's just emerged from under the blanket as well. Oh, you can have a shake. Go on, you go down. No, I think Luna's decided she's just going to sit there. Oh, no, you're working your way along. Okay, there she is. Working her way along. There she is next to David. You can sit on David's shoulder if you want, Luna. Come and sit on David's shoulder. That would be funny. There you go. That's Bee saying hello to Luna. They love interacting with each other, they do. Right, guys, well, I'm going to go in. The iPad's down to 3%. So I'm going to disappear and I will see you later on. And we're going to go indoors. Yes, it's all right, Bee. That's just a crow. Don't worry, that's just a crow. Right, guys, we will see you later on. Thank you for joining us in the garden. Have a nice day and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Oh, whoa. Fidget. Hi, Lucy. Yeah, I am feeling a little bit better today, Lucy. I'm not on as many painkillers, which is good news, and I'm not as drowsy. Although, saying I'm not on as many painkillers, in half an hour I do actually need to take a painkiller, so that it's balanced out for before I go to bed. So, but yeah, I need to take a painkiller in about half an hour, about 7:30. Yeah. So far, I only had one lot of painkillers today. Yes, Cornelius, at 8 o'clock, we've got the big Innovation Agency box battle, and it's a big one. And I tell you what, guys, if I win tonight, I will tell you all my holiday plans. If I win the box battle, I will tell you everything about my holiday. If I win the box battle, I will tell you everything about my holiday. I think quite a few of you are going to want to know about it. This one wants to come, but she's not allowed to. This one wants to come, and she's not allowed to. Although I am taking some of her feathers with me. She's coming with me in the form of a few tail feathers. Rah, 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 rah. The reason I'd really like to do well tonight, guys, I will be 100% honest with you. There is a reason I'd really like to do well. On top of tonight, anything that you guys is be calmer tonight. What do you think, Andy? The way she's going at my hand. Do you think that she's calmer tonight? Does this really look calm to you? Does this really look calm to you? Vicky, I did. Thank you. I've been laughing at all the pictures I've been getting sent. Thank you, Vicky. The reason I want to do well tonight in the box battle, as well as earning from the gifts I get sent, the winner of tonight's box battle earns £350 from the agency. Now, that's all declarable, that's all taxable still, and declarable under my universal credit and everything else. But that would go a long way to helping with the expenses that I've got for the content I want to do when I'm away. I have so much planned. I so want to tell you guys what I'm doing. I really want to. I want to tell you. What time's the box battle, Darcy? It's at 8 o'clock. Innovation Agency box battle, and it's at 8 o'clock. Oh, Nick, I tell you, I'm so excited for the trip and the amount of content I've got planned. I'm taking my GoPro, my phone, and my camera. I'm going to be doing photography, some, but mainly filming. And I have so many things planned to film. I have so much content that I want to do and share with you guys over the following couple of months. That's how much I've got planned. Yes, she does, Liv. I'll show you later. I do it every day. She's fine with it. Yes, CraftyNet. It was never off the cards, CraftyNet. It was never off the cards. But with feeling that bit better, I'm more positive about it still going ahead. I was a little bit concerned that it might not go ahead. I'm still off balance. But I'm starting to feel like myself again. And I've had a conversation with a couple of people, and like, you know what? Sorry, it's the one thing about my hair when it's clean, I keep getting it in my mouth. I'm feeling that much more positive about it. I was feeling pretty negative a few days ago. So yeah, I'm feeling that much more positive about it. Hi, Zachariah. I'm doing better than I was. Thank you, Zachariah. Thank you. Good evening, Keely. Are you preening Bee? Look at this, guys. Luna is preening Bee. Yes, Bee. Luna's preening your fur. You're part of Luna's flock. She's preening you. Bee says, no thanks. That is cute, isn't it, Andy? I think Bee's saying, no thanks. Mwah. Good evening, Pumpkin, my darling. How are you? Hello, Chris. Thank you. This is Luna, my little lovely Konya. Who was it who asked about, can I lie Luna on her back? There you go. Can I lie Luna on her back? I didn't even need to encourage her, really. Hello. There you go, Liv. I think it was you who asked, Liv, wasn't it? And you can see I'm not holding her. There you go. And she's even preening her own feet while lying on her back. That's how relaxed she is. She's really relaxed. And yeah. I am feeling a bit better, Claire. Thank you for asking. I am feeling a bit better. Mwah. Oh, what a polite person you are, Smugger Duck. You know what? Maybe you need to get educated. Bye-bye. I think they've just been blocked. Thank you, Pumpkin. She does live. She is my little darling. Bee's my other darling. Luna is nearly 8 years old, and Bee is just over a year old, as I think most people now know. Ben, I'm so sorry to inform you, Ben, that Iggle Piggle has gone to the great garden of the night in the sky. Yeah, Iggle Piggle, he's gone to the great night garden in the sky. We had a funeral for him last week. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ben, you need to go and see my video. Yeah, you need to go and see my video. May he rest in pieces. May he rest in pieces. Iced Villain, thank you. Thank you, Mama 3. I've literally just washed my hair tonight, or earlier this afternoon. Can you see how much it's grown since December? If you remember it, back in December, it was like up here. So it's grown loads. And, show you, can you see where my cysts were? I'm asking you, can you see where my cysts were? Can you see? Can you see where they were? Can you see where the cysts were? Can you see where they were? I'm trying to show you. Can you see where they were? And I am actually showing you guys. I am actually showing you where they were, but can you see? Can you see? Exactly. You can't see because it's grown. My hair's not only grown back really well, but the surgeon, the doctor, did such a good job that it's healed so well. You can't see at all. You cannot see, which is absolutely perfect. I am so pleased with it. And it's so nice to have my hair growing back properly again. And this is natural. Yeah, this is all natural colour. Oh yeah, my family have noticed, Griff. Yeah, everybody's really pleased at how well my hair's looking now and how pleased I am. I just need to reply to this text message. Sorry, apologies. I needed to just reply to that. I do still use Aussie, Claire. I only use Aussie. I've been using the Aussie shampoo and conditioner, and I still use the Aussie spray-in leave-in conditioner. Nope, not from a bottle, Scorpion. This is all natural. This is 100% my natural colour. That's why my hair is now in such good condition, because we've got rid of all of the old bleach stuff. All of the old bleach has gone, and this is 100% al natural. I get them from Tesco's, Ben, and I normally buy them when they're on 3 for a tenner. Yes, please, Molly. My gifts are off at the moment, so you won't be able to send me anything at the moment. Not a grey hair in sight, indeed, Scorpion. Ew, I'm not that old, you know. I had it cut back in December, Floody. So this is all grown since December. That's about 4 inches. 3-4 inches since December. Oh, Bubby, come here. Come on then. She's literally here and she's like, I want to come up, but I don't want to come up. Come on. You want me to throw Ribena Berry around for you? Okay. If I can get him to giggle. I tell you, this does not work all the time. Oh, she's just in a playful mood, Lynn, that's all. She's just being playful. Kiss, kiss. You gonna come and say hello? Kiss, kiss time. It's kiss, kiss time. Mwah. Hello, Hugo, my darling. Ah. She loves it giggling. She's chasing around it at the moment on the bed because she loves it giggling. Thank you, Floody. Hello, Debs. Hello. It's the way she dances around it as it's giggling. It's funny. How did I get her back? She flew back to me within an hour. Yeah, she flew back to me. Do I still make them? Ben, I'm having a big break from doing any crafting at the moment. At the moment, I'm having an anti-crafting spell. That sounds very funny, doesn't it? An anti-crafting spell. It sounds like I've cast a spell not to do any craft stuff. No, seriously, I'm just not wanting to do any craft at the moment. It's like my brain isn't interested in doing anything crafty at the moment, anything craft related. It's just like a big no. So I will go back to it sometime, but not at the moment. So yeah, sometime, but not at the moment. Kiss! Mwah! Amber, yes. So I've got my Apple Watch and I've got it on a fob. There we go. My Apple Watch is on a fob. The reason it's on the table is because I've just been charging it. So there we go. And in fact, I'll put it back on now while I've got it in my hand because I've just been charging it. And I unplugged it just before I went live. So I will put it back on my top now. I haven't had it on my top since I washed my hair, because I put nice clean pyjamas on after having a bath and washing my hair. So nice to wash my hair after having been in hospital and everything. Hadn't felt like doing it earlier in the week because I just couldn't face bending over and getting my hair, bending down with my head down for a while. Emily, it's actually a pair of pyjamas from Yours Clothing. It's actually a pair of pyjamas I'm wearing. Ben, I can't say anything, Ben, because I have absolutely no idea when I'm going to be doing any crafting. So, if and when I do start doing them again, yes, you can, but it won't be for a while. Yours is a clothing brand here in the UK. So if you Google Yours Clothing, you'll be able to find it. Oh, sorry. My right ear is still giving me some pain. No, I haven't, Ben. Nothing that I've made anyway. I've got some stuff that I want to sell, but it's not stuff I've made. I've got some of my collection that I'm going to be selling. Oh dear. Can you see that arm? Do you think that arm is about to come off, guys? Can you see how much of a thread that arm is holding on by? B. This donkey is soon going to have no arms and no legs. It's going to be a very wonky donkey. A very wonky donkey. Not tonight, Ben, no. Not doing any bear stuff at the moment, thank you for asking, but no. Hello? What are you doing? Yes, just like Iggle Piggle Janelle. Only Wonky Donkey there has lasted a year. Iggle Piggle lasted only a few weeks. That little donkey, she's had that since she'd been with me a couple of weeks. So literally she's had that nearly a year. And it's been her most loved toy till Iggle Piggle turned up. Then when Iggle Piggle has now gone to that sad, sad night garden of the sky. Oh, poor Iggle Piggle. Then the donkey came back out. It's all right, Janelle, neither can I. I'm still laughing about it as well. And she's still looking for Iggle Piggle and Upsy Daisy. It does make me laugh that she looks like she's still looking for them. Paddington is lying on the floor over there, and Paddington isn't even getting looked at. Literally, Paddington's just being completely ignored. It's like, I feel sorry for Paddington almost. Oh, you want me to throw the Ribena berry again? Okay, she's just handed me the Ribena berry. The gifts are off, because I'm doing the big box battle at 8 o'clock. So we're off to do the big box battle at 8 o'clock. It's the big one tonight. It's the big one. If anybody can do anything, tonight is the night to do it. We're aiming to try and get the target for March. I need to do approximately 67,000. And I've got the target for March. If we could do that tonight, it would be amazing, because it would mean we stand half a chance, and I do only mean half a chance, of winning tonight's box battle. The box battle prize tonight is £350, which is one of the biggest prizes the agency's ever done for a box battle. And that's on top of what you earn. Now, the reason I'd say that would be a huge help is for the content, the cost of making the content that I've got coming up when I go on my trip. in May. I've got the tickets, I've got the transportation and other things that I need to pay for to do the content for all of you. And believe me, it's going to be fantastic. But I do have expenses I need to cover. That $350, if I won tonight, would go a long way to helping cover some of those expenses. It really would. So, yeah, if anybody can do anything, tonight's the night to try and do it. But I still say, and I still stick by what I always say, never gift more than you can afford. Never feel like you have to gift, and put yourself first and make sure you pay your own bills and everything else before you even spend any money on TikTok, because paying your own bills is much more important. I don't want unis, Pitta. I want the big ones. There are actually some bigger than universities now. Yes, Claire. I have a phone holder for the wheelchair. One of the things I want to buy before I go, and I need to be able to afford it, I want to buy a... You're going to laugh. I want to buy a wireless dash cam to put on the back of the wheelchair. I want to buy a wireless dash cam to put on the back of the wheelchair so I can carry on filming, so that I've got multiple cameras filming all the time. Does that make sense? Because then I can edit so much film all together and I will have more content. But again, these are things that I'm going to have to buy, and that's why I need to put the money towards it. Well, I've got my GoPro already, Pitta, but I don't need another GoPro. I'm going to buy a dash cam because they're a bit cheaper. Buying another GoPro is just way too expensive when an ordinary car dash cam will do the same job. Not going on a cruise. No, it's definitely not a cruise. But I want to be able to put a dash cam on the front of the wheelchair and the back of the wheelchair to be constantly filming, as well as lots of other things as well. Ben, I'm starting to think you're a troll. Pitta, would you do me a favour and mute that Ben? Because I'm starting to think they're a troll with how much they've been going on. Give them the benefit of the doubt of not a ban, just a mute. Hello? Come on then, up you come. Woo! Hello. I do not need a face wash. No, I don't need a face wash. No, I don't need a face wash. Pitta, yeah, there are some that do front and back, Pitta, but I want to get a 4K front and back. They're about £130 each. So if I won tonight's box battle, the prize from the agency would go towards some of the hardware that I want to buy for the filming. And then I can also use it for filming other things in the future as well. And I've got a couple of things lined up for later in the summer that nobody knows about. Not even Pitta. I've got a couple of ideas for later in the year. And for that, I'm just going to say one word. Road trip! I'm thinking about doing a road trip later in the year. But that's all I'm saying at the moment. No, Claire. I will be doing lives. Hope I'm not going to America. That's one thing I will tell you. I am not going to America. So unfortunately, hope it won't be Route 66. I'm sorry. It won't be Route 66. I'm sorry. That is actually something I'd love to do one day, but it won't be. Hello? You are all coming with me. Exactly. Brad, there's always one. It won't be Route 67 or 65 either. I love it, Pitta. No, Hayley, I'll be using public transport for the road trip. So it will be an epic road trip on public transport in this country. My trip in May, as you all know, I'm heading to Europe. I've already told you I'm getting the Eurostar to Europe. So you all know that already. But later in the year, it's a UK road trip. Oh, Peter, mainland Europe. Mandy, I never said anything of the sort. Thank you very much. Amy, at the moment I'm doing everything on my own. What's on my shoulder? Nothing. There's nothing on my shoulder. I'm already in Europe. Revolution 7, yeah. The UK is part of Europe, but the UK is an island. The UK is an island. Therefore, I'm going to mainland Europe. Mandy, it's called Have Wheels, Will Travel. It's called an electric wheelchair. Grace, I'm using it for making phone calls and things. If I fall over and don't have my phone on me, I can still call for help. No, Lucy, we left the EU. We left the European Union. You cannot physically remove the UK from Europe. Europe is the continent that we're part of. The EU, which is the European Union, is very different, if that makes sense. I have two batteries on my chair, Claire, one for each motor, left and right. So my hair wouldn't work. My hair wouldn't work. My wheelchair wouldn't work. I was reading a comment there at the same time. My wheelchair wouldn't work if I only had one battery working. That's all right, Lucy. Very funny, pizza. Good evening, John. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Who is here to help with the box battle? Who is here to help with the box battle? Revolution, I use Aussie hair care range. The Aussie Mega Hair Care Shampoo, the Aussie Conditioner, and then the spray-in, leave-in. B, what are you doing? The leave-in conditioner. Amy, so I have a big remote, a big recharger for my wheelchair, which can be plugged into any mains pocket. And I'll be using that in the hotel when I'm away, that type of thing. Luna. What are you doing? Come here. Oh, I've used Aussie for ages and it's really good. She mainly has wet food, raw food. What are you doing? You're on one today. She was so tired last night. She put herself to bed. Weren't you? Mind you, haven't had as much time in the garden today. We spent half an hour in the garden this morning, but we haven't spent as much time in the garden today because it hasn't been as nice as it was yesterday. And also I wanted to watch some TV today that I didn't watch yesterday. And I've got the hospital first thing tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning I've got to be at the hospital for 9:30 in the morning. Alexa, alarm set 8 a.m.
Alarm set for 8 a.m. tomorrow.
Just so that I don't forget. Remind me to do it now while I remember. Oh. I have had all my meds, Chelsea. Thank you for asking. My next tablet. Alexa, how long left on my timer?
There are no timers set.
Oh, bugger. Alexa, when did my last timer end?
There are no timers set.
So it doesn't tell me when my last timer ended. Oh, and Luna's just pooed on my top. Ugh! Kids and animals, don't you work with either? And at the moment I work with both because both of mine are kids and animals. Ugh, both of my kids are animals. Luna. Blumineck. Bird. Right. Have you heard about the bird? Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Right, let me think. I took my tablets about 10 o'clock this morning. So yes, I can very definitely take the next one now. It probably went off when I was washing my hair and I missed it. Yes, and I can still take that one about midnight. Yeah, that'll work. No Tootsie, because when I'm timing the time between tablets, I set a 5-hour timer. But when I'm setting an alarm for sleep, that's an actual alarm. Come on then. I'm feeling a lot better, thank you, Films with Filters. I am feeling a lot brighter and a lot better than I have all week. Come on up. And Luna, I tell you, Luna is molting something rotten. If you could see the floor around me at the moment, there are so many feathers on the floor. This one is going through her spring molt, aren't you? You've got so many feathers falling off you at the moment. You're losing your winter coat. She's definitely losing her winter coat. The one thing I am very, very glad to say, because I was worried, Bee's just handed me her little bear. The one thing I was very worried about this time last week, I was very worried that my ME would flare up to the point I'd have a bad relapse with everything else that's happened in the last week, 10 days, 2 weeks, whatever. At the moment, I am being hopeful, not certain. I am being hopeful that a relapse hasn't happened and isn't going to happen. I hope. I've had episodes in the past where I've ended up a lot worse after a situation like this. And up until this point, my ME has not been made worse by the last couple of weeks. So I'm a bit more positive about the holiday going ahead. I'm a bit more positive, providing the doctors don't turn around tomorrow and say something that I'm not expecting. I'm a bit more positive that things are going to be okay. So yes, we're going to be positive. We're going to have a very positive evening this evening. And yes, Luna's hiding under my hair. I just do it all the time. She loves my hair. She loves hiding in my hair. So it's like I can quite happily just fling my hair around and she loves it. No, it's my watch. It's my Apple Watch on a fob. Yeah, I flick my hair all the time, Amy. She loves hiding underneath it like that. Thank you, Bella. I totally agree with you. Yes. PTL. My built-in personal hairdresser. Exactly. Hayley, what are you having problems with? Hayley, what are you having problems with? I see that comment. Well, Belle, it's actually my Apple Watch just on a single fob hanging and on a pin so that I can wear it without having to have it around my wrist. Now, do you think if I went on holiday, do you think I could smuggle Luna like this? Do you think I could smuggle her away with me like this? Oh, I don't know, Hayley. That's the first I've heard of that. Good evening, Rebecca. You can get it at the Jungle, Orca. I picked it up in the Jungle. No, Rebecca, we're doing the big box battle. I'm going to be going off in about 10 minutes and going over to the Innovation Agency box battle, the big one tonight. So once again, I'm going to recap for those of you just come in recently. Tonight, the Innovation Agency box battle with Innovation is a big one. She's playing with the flowers. She's trying to sniff the flowers. The agency box battle tonight is the Money Hungry Goblin. Cammy, bearing in mind you're a gifter 23, you obviously gift quite happily on the app. I'm not asking you to gift me, Cammy. I've never seen you before in my life. But if other people want to gift me, Cammy, that's up to them, not up to you. Okay? You support the people you want to support, Cammy, and let my supporters support me if they want to. Simple as that, Cammy. Every single creator is on this app. Every single creator on this app is here to earn money. But I'm planning on putting every bit of money I earn in March, I'm putting back into the content that I've got coming up, filming through May when I'm away. I've got so much planned, but I need equipment, I need tickets, I need to pay for transport. I've got all of that I've got to pay for on top of the costs that other people, my parents have paid for me for the trip. But I've got costs I've got to cover myself. And I'm about halfway there with the extra costs. And if we do the March target, I will be almost the whole way there. Not quite, but almost. And I tell you, there is so much I want to do when I'm on that holiday. If we win tonight, the agency prize, on top of the earnings from tonight, the agency prize, which is £350, the agency prize will help hugely towards buying that extra equipment for the trip. That I can then bring so much more content over the next couple of months. It will give so much more content. Lauren, it's not a nurse's fob. It's my Apple Watch. It's on a pin instead of on my wrist. When is the battle? 8 o'clock, Orca. So in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to be going off of here in a few minutes and over to the agency room. And you can find the agency room on the video I did earlier this evening. And you can watch it there. So Zoe, if you go to the video and the agency that I pinned in the video, you can go to their account and watch. Cammy, you don't need to. Okay, Cammy, you're not a regular of mine. Completely up to you. Thank you, Aoife. So guys, like I'm saying, tonight, the winner of the box battle gets £350 from the agency. Do I expect to win tonight? No. If by some miracle I won tonight, and it would take a miracle, if by some miracle I won tonight, I will tell you everything I can about the holiday, and I will be able to get the equipment I need for the extra content that I want to do. So yeah. Da, da, da. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of those stupid comments coming in. So guys, once again, thank you for anything you can do. I really do appreciate it. I want to repeat what I always say. Never gift more than you can afford to anybody on this app. Gifting is optional, not compulsory. Always make sure you put yourself first. Always. If you can't afford to gift, come and tap, come and cheer in the boxes, come and show some support in the chat. That is still appreciated. It really is. Panther, it's an agency box battle and it's a big one. They've only invited people with some weight behind them. It's an invited box battle, only with people who can really take part. I came second last week by a miracle. So yeah, if there's anything anyone can do, it would be really, really appreciated. And yes, Hayley, gift responsibly. If you can't afford to gift, don't. It's as simple as that. There is films with filters. Come and join us, then you'll see. Even if you can't gift, guys, come and support us. Will I come back on? Yes, I will, Fred. I'll be back on after the box battle. If I come out of the box battle, as in if I am knocked out, I might stay and watch the box battle, or I might come back live. I don't yet know. But I will be live at some point later after the box battle. I'll be back live on here. Barbara, no. Apart from the gifts I receive, I don't get anything for coming second. But tonight there is a big prize for the winner. That's why winning tonight would mean a lot. Would mean a lot because I could put the extra money towards the content for the trip. Yes. Right, guys, I'm going to sign off in here in 5 minutes and go over to the innovation room. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you, Trudy. Even if people can only come over and just support verbally. Finger hearts. No heart miss will be allowed. Remember, if you want to gift me, you have to click on my face, not on the box at the bottom. Otherwise, it will go to the host. If you want to gift me, click on my face first and a gift box will appear. And that's important because if you just click on the box at the bottom, then it will go straight to the host. So it's important you click on my face, okay? If you want to watch, wait till I'm in the box, or you can go now to my videos. If you go to my videos on my main page, you can see the link. So that video there that I did earlier this evening, that video there, and you can find a link down here in the chat. I'll show you Sarah's live if I can get on it. Hold on, let me see if I can get on Sarah's live from my backup. Bear with me a second. Go on my backup. There's my backup. Innovation. There we go. Sarah is already live. So this is Sarah. If you go over to her live, if you go over to Sarah's live, that's where I will be in the box battle in a few minutes. So Innovation Creator Network is the live you're looking for. So even if you want to come over, Sarah is the owner and manager of the agency, and Sarah's my personal manager as well. Yes, Maxine, I will come live again afterwards at some point. Whether it's straight after I'm knocked out or whether I stay and watch the rest of the box battle, we will have to wait and see. The more gifts I get, the more chance I have of winning. So every single gift will help because it all adds up. So anything any of you can give really helps. And like I said though, guys, please, if you can't afford to gift, don't gift. If you can't afford to, don't. If you want to gift, please do, but only if you want to and only if you can afford to. Where's she gone? There. Come here. Right. see you all over there. Thank you in advance for anything you can do. See you over there, guys. Past 9. It is Pepsi Max, yes. Do birds get angry? Yes, they do, Donna, yes. When Luna's angry, you know about it, 'cause she bites. If she's cross with me, she'll bite. If I had one superpower, what would it be? So, Ashley, I know this is going to sound really corny. And I know that, Ashley. This is going to sound really, really corny. But if I had one superpower out of anything, it would be to try and get the world leaders to see eye to eye. Not to necessarily agree on everything, because people are allowed to disagree, but to see eye to eye to stop the wars. To see eye to eye and have understanding for each other. To see eye to eye and have understanding for different cultures. It's not about total agreement. It's about seeing eye to eye and stopping wars. Does that make sense? You don't have to agree with everything. But you draw a number 6 on a piece of paper. For you, it's a number 6. For the person opposite you, it's a number 9. So from my perspective, it would be a 6. From the person opposite with me, it would be a 9. It's about perspective. And when people don't look at things from perspective and they argue and then it becomes a war. Whereas if people see things from the different perspectives and have understanding, you don't have to agree, but having understanding makes a big difference. Does that make sense? I've got 300 people in the room. Tell me, guys, does that make sense? Thanks, Eliza. And empathy, exactly, Hayes, doesn't mean you have to agree. So, yeah, I can't even remember who asked now. But if I had a superpower, that's what I'd want. I wouldn't want to give, you know, people say, oh, if I had a superpower, I'd world peace or I'd solve hunger. But that doesn't answer the question. Because you could solve world peace, but that doesn't solve perspective. And solving world peace, well, yeah, but then they're going to start fighting again. Whereas if people understood each other's perspective, don't have to agree with it, but understanding other people's perspective doesn't mean you agree with it. I agree with you, Midsummer, but that's where I'm coming from. If you talk about perspective and understanding, there would be less land grabbing. There would be less taking from other people, because you'd have a better perspective on what things mean for other people. So having a better understanding and a better perspective would decrease that from happening. Wouldn't stop it. Don't note I didn't say it would stop. I said it would decrease. Crystal, thank you. And Filters, thank you. Exactly, Ashley. Yeah. Seeing things from others' point of view is so important. It really is. If people only look at things from their own point of view, then looking at things from your own point of view only, everybody becomes very selfish. No, I didn't. Films with filters. Did you get blocked or just muted? And it might have been an accident. No, Pablo, I'm just tired. I'm a bit stuffy. Oh, I'm being pinged. Pitter! Pitter, my darling. That is called trouble. Do you want to know what Pitter's just messaged me? You're in a wheelchair. Your perspective is all butts. Pitter, my dear Pitter, my darling Pitter. I've got an itch. I've suddenly got an itchy nose. Oh dear. Thanks, Joanne. That's one of my Charlie bears. Oh, they do, Steph. Very definitely they do. Cozy Bay, thank you so very much for the greeting heart. Thank you, Cozy Bay. Oh. Somebody get rid of that idiot, please. No, Mum of 3, not a chance. I was out on the second round. I didn't expect to get anywhere. Honestly, I didn't. I was hyping it up something chronic with the tiniest of tiny bits of imaginary hope. No. No, I didn't have my hair cut pink. I've washed my hair today and I've left it loose. And because it's grown so much, it's just looking like I've had it cut. Because it's grown a lot and I haven't worn it down for a long time. Luna's over there. She's fine, thank you, Ellie. She's flying around. Pitter, are you actually in the room or were you just passing? She's probably doing some housework and listening to me. She's probably on her headphones listening. No, not yet, Mum of 3. I said I'd tell you tonight if I won the box battle, which I didn't expect to do. Oh, Burger King. Is that homemade Burger King, Pitter, or have you actually got a Burger King? Oh, I love that, Donna. Well, I'll be disappearing soon, so I'm going to make a phone call at 9:30. Alex, hopefully in May. An actual BK. Blooming heck, Pitter, congratulations. Now, was it DoorDash or did you actually go and get it? If you actually went and got it, I'm going to really cheer. But I think it's probably just DoorDash. B says so patronising. B, what you don't get is Pitter and I do this to each other, and Tootsie's already muted you. Pitter and I banter together all the time, all right? DoorDash. Why am I not surprised? Glen Falls, I don't know how close that is. No chance, Crafty Net. She'd do it as well. She'd do it and film it just to prove it. How old is Luna? 8 years old. Yeah, she's 8. It's a gal. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. I need to get some moisturiser out this evening. So that cut I had on my hand is definitely turning into a scar, but it's also got a bit itchy, so I need to moisturise it. Advice you'd give someone who wants a bird: don't do it. Don't do it. Luna, you better not be up on that thing. Get down right now. Excuse me a second. Luna, get down right now. Move. 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 Yes, you know you're not supposed to be on that. That's one of the reasons I'd say to people, don't do it if they thought about getting the bird. Pet birds get into everything, including things you don't want them to. And they damage things, and they chew on things, and they poo on things. Sorry, guys. And calm-ish. She's back on it. I know she is. I absolutely know it. Know she is. You are a bloody rat bag. She is as well. Oh, I love her. Yes, of course I do, Ashley. Of course I love her. She's my feathered baby. Lauren, as I said, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Where is she? She's round on stuff that she's not supposed to be on. Something that's round there that she's not supposed to be on. And the number of times I've chased her off it, but she still lands on it. She's almost as big as it is. I'll show you sometime. Very, very, very rarely, Z. She knows her name. But if I've got a treat in my hand that she wants, then she might come to me. I like that, Hezzy. Yes, a toy one. Now what are you doing? She's now flown into the hall, I think. She's not there anymore. Oh. How long have I had Luna? Nearly 8 years. Yeah, Luna's lifespan is 25 to 30 years. Yeah, birds like Luna are a long-term commitment, and that's what people don't realise. They're not just a pet for a few years. Luna is 25 to 30 years of commitment. That's why I'd never get another one, because if I got another one, it would probably outlive me. Luna probably won't outlive me, because she's already 8 years old. But another bird now could easily outlive me. Pitter's also a long-term commitment. Yes, I know you are, Pitter. Oh, good girl, Bee. Bee's just jumped off the bed to have a drink. Right, guys, I did say I needed to go because I need to make a phone call. Thank you, everybody, for being here this evening. Thank you for those of you who helped with the gifting in the box battle. Thank you, everybody, for being here this evening. Thank you, everybody who came and cheered us in the box battle. I really do appreciate it. It wasn't just about people who gifted, but also people who came and supported. I won't be back this evening because I have got an early start in the morning, so I do need to get an early night tonight. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. I will let you know tomorrow how it goes. Hopefully it goes okay. I'm hoping for no further action, if you understand what I mean. I'm hoping that they'll say, yeah, you're fine, nothing to worry about, and you can just carry on. if they say anything further is needed, then I might as well wave goodbye to my holiday. Because if I have any further treatment or any further suspicions of heart problems, then my insurance will be so high that I won't be able to go. At the moment, I can't get insurance until after I've had my test results. If the test results I get tomorrow come back clear, then I'm fine. If tomorrow they come back with any queries, that's when I'll have problems getting insurance and I simply won't be able to go on holiday. So we are hoping for all clear tomorrow with the results and stuff. That's what we're hoping for. And then, providing that happens, I've then just got to hope that I'm physically fit enough. Here's Luna, she's back. So yeah, providing the results come back all clear, then it's just, am I fit enough? If they come back with any queries, then it's probably bye-bye to the holiday because I won't be able to get the insurance. We'll just have to wait and see. At the moment, I'm not worrying about it. What will be, will be. As my dad said, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. And I know I cannot sing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow at some point, guys. I might do a video. But yeah, I'll let you know once I know. Okay, guys. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye. You like my singing? Thank you.